So, can artificial intelligence actually help you to become a better flute player? Today I'm going to be asking Chat GPT for some of its suggestions. So, let's get to it. Hi, I'm Lance. I'm a professional flutist and teacher, and my goal is to inform and inspire your flute practice. Today, we are going to be asking ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence chatbot that has been taking the world by storm, for a few recommendations about how to get better at the flute, and see what it says. In case you've missed it, ChatGPT is a pretty sophisticated artificial intelligence or AI chatbot that has become well known for its interesting conversational style and wide range of knowledge on a variety of topics. So today we're going to test that by asking it a few questions about the flute and specifically see if ChatGPT can help us how to be better at playing the flute. Okay, so I am going to start a new chat. How can I get better at the flute? Question mark. Let's see what it says. Here are some tips for improving your flute playing. Number 1, practice regularly. The more you practice, the better you will become. Try to set aside at least 15 to 30 minutes a day to practice. Well, I think that's maybe a little bit too low if you actually want to improve. 15 to 30 minutes is basically a warm-up, so maybe I would up that to 45 minutes to an hour. Number 2, start with scales. Scales are a great way to improve your finger dexterity and breath control. Practice different scales to improve your overall technique. This is a very good suggestion. And for most developing flute players, I think the number one place to start is with scales, just as ChatGPT recommends. Number 3, play with a metronome. Using a metronome will help you improve your timing and rhythm. Start by setting the metronome to a slow tempo and gradually increase the speed as you get more comfortable. Again, this is great advice, actually. I'm really surprised. Maybe I'm not surprised. I've heard ChatGPT is amazing, and this is, it's really coming through here. So yes, please do use a metronome. The metronome keeps you honest. It also helps you to incrementally increase your speed. But really the key thing in this piece of advice is to practice slowly, and I can't emphasize that enough. Slow practice gives you the proper foundation to be able to speed up with ease and with confidence. Number 4, work on your tone. A good tone is essential for flute playing. Practice long tones to improve your breath control and focus on producing a rich, full sound. This is, again, wonderful advice. It's important that even when you're practicing very technical passages, you're not forgetting about the tone. The start and the end of the practice is always with the tone. Number 5, learn music theory. Understanding music theory will help you understand how music works and how to play different styles of music. There's so many layers in this answer, but it's absolutely correct. Having a basic knowledge not only of rhythm, but also of music theory, how music works, chord progressions, different key signatures, how that applies to the music you're playing can really enhance your performance of the music. Number 6, find a good teacher. A good flute teacher can provide you with personalized feedback and help you progress in your playing. What I like is that ChatGPT is kind of passing it off to the humans. It gave you some good advice, but then it says really if you want to improve, you need that personalized instruction, and I wholeheartedly agree. Okay, well, maybe let's ask it a little more specific question. Here we go. How can I improve my flute tone? Question mark. To improve your flute tone, try the following. Use good posture. Stand or sit up straight with your head held high and your back relaxed. This will help you take in enough air and produce a good sound. It's true. Posture does affect the way that you're able to take in air as well as to use your air. However, I would advise you that however you sit, just make sure that it is done in a relaxed way and not too tense. You're not trying to sit up so straight that you add more tension to your body. Number 2, practice long tones. Long tones help to improve your breath control and tone quality. Start by playing a single note and hold it for as long as you can. Focus on producing a rich, full sound. Again, this is great advice. Long tones are the start of a great tone practice. Absolutely. 3, experiment with different mouth shapes. Different mouth shapes can affect the tone of your flute playing. Experiment with making your mouth round or more oval shaped to see what produces the best tone for you. This is where you wonder, where did this come from? I mean, I do like the advice, but gosh, like what recesses of the internet did it pull this information from? It's pretty crazy and amazing. I don't think it's bad advice. I actually think it's good advice. If you're too rigid in the shape that your mouth makes and the shape that your lips are making, then sometimes that can hinder your tone. In the end, it's a combination of finding a good shape inside the mouth, the correct amount of space inside the mouth, and the correct amount of space in the lip, and then balancing that with the appropriate speed and volume of air. Number 4, practice tonguing. Tonguing involves using the tip of your tongue to articulate notes. Practice tonguing with different syllables such as do or ta to find which one produces the best tone for you. I think this is actually pretty good advice because when we're thinking about tone, a lot of times we're not thinking about the tongue and how the tongue affects the tone. Now, depending on how hard you're articulating, how quick your tongue moves, where in your mouth the tongue is moving, these can have really drastic effects on the tone quality that you're producing. So yes, maybe do experiment with articulation a little bit to see if changing up the articulation can help you to get a clearer sound a little bit more immediately. 5, use good embouchure. Your embouchure, how you hold your mouth and lips on the flute, can greatly affect your tone. Practice shaping your lips correctly and maintaining a consistent embouchure while playing. Now, this is something that I kind of disagree with, because what does good embouchure mean? And what does correct lip placement mean? All of our lips, all of our mouths are all very different. So I think to say that there's one correct embouchure is incorrect, actually. Really, you need to find the shape that works for you and that helps you to produce the volume, the pitch, the tone color that you're looking for at that moment. And it should be flexible and malleable. It shouldn't be too set. It needs to change as the volume, as the register, as the tone color change. Remember to be patient and don't get discouraged. Improving your flute tone takes time and dedication. This is also great advice. And now I'm just noticing that it gave us the same advice for the first question that was a little more general. Improving on any instrument takes time and dedication. And perhaps this is one of the best pieces of advice that ChatGPT has given us today, is that really you need to be patient with yourself, especially when you're trying to work on difficult things like tone and technique. It's never going to happen immediately. It's a gradual and incremental process. So don't give up. Be patient and trust that even if you're not achieving the level you want to right now, you will soon in the future. Well, all in all, I am pretty impressed by the flute recommendations that ChatGPT AI has given to us. I don't think it replaces a flute teacher, so thank goodness. Whew. I might still have a job for a few more years, but I guess flute teachers of the world, beware. That's it for today's video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If so, please let me know by giving it a like and down in the comments. Also, for more informational and inspirational flute content like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell as well. Thanks for watching.